If you're thinking about moving to Portland, Oregon, you've probably seen some pretty mixed opinions online. Some people absolutely love living in Portland, Oregon, and other people will tell you that Portland has changed and you shouldn't move here. So, what's the truth? In this video, I'm going to break down the real pros and cons of living in Portland, Oregon, so if you're thinking about relocating here, you can decide if it might actually be the right fit for you. But if we haven't met before, my name is Tran. I'm a real estate broker and investor serving the Portland metro area and Southwest Washington, including Vancouver, Washington, Camas, Oswego, and Ridgefield. I actually grew up here in Northeast Portland, and much of my family actually lives across the river in Vancouver, Washington, so I spent most of my life around this region. I work with a lot of buyers relocating to the Portland metro area from all across the country. So in this video, I'm going to walk through the real pros and cons of living in Portland, Oregon, based on my personal experience and what I see from relocation buyers every single year. And if you're researching moving to Portland, please make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post weekly videos about living here, relocating here, and buying real estate in the Portland metro area. So one of the biggest advantages of living in Portland is your access to nature. Very few major cities in the United States offer that kind of outdoor access that Portland offers. Within just 90 minutes of the city, you can be in completely different environments. You can go hiking waterfalls in the Columbia River Gorge, you can go skiing or snowboarding on Mount Hood, you could be walking alongside the Oregon coast, go check out some of our amazing wineries in the Willamette Valley. And even just within our city, you have some amazing parks. Forest Park, for example, is one of the largest urban forests in the United States with miles of hiking trails. And for people who enjoy outdoor activities, Portland offers a lifestyle that's really hard to find in most other major cities. I know I've said this before, but another major advantage of living in Portland is the food scene. Portland is consistently ranked as one of the best food cities in the entire United States. You have everything from incredible food carts to award-winning restaurants. Our city is known for farm-to-table restaurants, international cuisine, coffee culture, and craft breweries. Every single week, you can go explore a brand new neighborhood and constantly discover new places to eat. And for people who really enjoy trying new restaurants and supporting local business, Portland has a lot to offer. Portland also has so many neighborhoods that are extremely walkable. Areas such as Alberta Arts District, which is where I grew up, Mississippi Avenue, Sellwood, Hawthorne, and the Richmond District are known for having a ton of restaurants, coffee shops, and small businesses all within walking distance. This creates a neighborhood feel that many people really enjoy, including a lot of my clients. Compared to many other West Coast cities, Portland is still seen to be relatively affordable. For example, median home prices in San Francisco are often over $1.3 million. You heard me right. In Seattle, you're typically looking at least $850,000 or more, but in Portland, our median home price is usually closer to around the low $500,000 range, and that depends on the area. And for a lot of my clients who are relocating from places such as California, that can make a big impact. Another advantage of living in Portland is our climate. Portland actually has a fairly mild climate when you compare it to the rest of the country. Our summers are fantastic. The temperatures usually sit in the low 70s and 80s, and humidity is really low. And you get these long summer days, especially now that we just had daylight savings. Our fall and our spring tend to be fairly comfortable with temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and our winter is relatively mild compared to the rest of the country. I'll just say, for example, we did not have a single snow day this year, which makes me very happy. I don't like the cold. One thing you'll notice when you come into Portland is that we have a strong sense of community. Many of our neighborhoods have farmers markets, local events, and their own community gatherings. There's a strong emphasis on supporting local business and independent shops. And now let's get into some of the bad things about Portland. From roughly November through March, Portland can experience long stretches of cloudy weather. It doesn't usually rain heavily all the time, but the lack of sun can be difficult for people who are used to sunnier climates. Let's just say a lot of my friends have UV lights for their seasonal affective disorder. Another issue is Oregon does have state income tax, which can end up being pretty significant for higher income earners. That's a huge reason why a lot of people choose to live across the river in Vancouver, Washington, where there's no state income tax. It ends up being the best of both worlds because you can have no state income tax on the Washington side and come over to the Oregon side and do a little bit of shopping. Another thing that is seen as a con is that while Portland is much more affordable than many West Coast cities, housing costs are still higher than many parts of the country. For people who are moving from the Midwest or the South, Portland can still feel pretty expensive. I definitely had some clients who suffered from sticker shock moving from Texas. Another thing you're gonna have to worry about if you live in Southwest Washington and commute into Portland is that the bridge traffic can be quite an issue during peak hours. I would say it's fairly important to avoid our major highways and bridges during rush hour, which is generally between 7 to 9 a.m. in the mornings and 3 to 6 p.m. in the afternoon. And like many West Coast cities, Portland has experienced a lot of challenges recently with homelessness in certain areas. In my personal experience working with a lot of my relocation buyers, Portland tends to be a great fit for people who value a great outdoor lifestyle, the food and culture here, having the walkable neighborhoods, and having a really good work-life balance. But Portland might not be the right fit if you're looking for constant sunshine or a fast-paced city environment. So if you're thinking about moving to Portland or Southwest Washington, that's exactly what I help people with. Every single year, I work with buyers relocating here from all across the country. And if you'd like help planning out your move, feel free to reach out to me at my phone number, which is 971-285-2002, or at my email at steven@diverserg.com. You can also download my Portland relocation guide at steventranrealestate.com. Also, if this video helped you, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post weekly videos about living in Portland, relocating to the Portland metro area, and buying real estate in this market.